What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Yo, man, it seems like they've been bringing up that car accident a lot with Errol Spence lately, man. I guess they forgot that he fought Danny Garcia after he had that car accident. Damn, they had a flawless fight, man. I mean, I think he okay. I think he just was a little over anxious because he was fighting at home the same way he did with Sean, and trying real hard to get the knockout and look good for his fans, and just got away from himself a little bit. I also feel like he probably felt Ugas' power and wasn't really, necessarily that worried about it. I think that's another reason why he was coming in somewhat carelessly. I know that's what a lot of the OGs looking at, because, he did get caught with a lot of uppercuts, a lot of right uppercuts, but I mean, they forget, man. Derrick James is, to me, probably the most underrated trainer in boxing right now. Derrick James is going to tighten all that up. I mean, you got to think this was his first fight back. Like I said, like his second fight in 3 years. Sparring is one thing. It's a whole nother thing getting in the ring with 60,000 fans in there coming to see you. And you want to look good for the fans and get that knockout. So he probably, he fought a fight outside of his regular fight style, and I don't think he's gonna fight Crawford like that at all if they even had a fight, man. I see him being more like, I see a similar fight to the fight with Danny Garcia, where he's gonna be on point, solid all night, and showing people he's not a one-dimensional fighter. Don't get me wrong. If he see where he can press Crawford out and go ahead and just walk him down, then go ahead and do it. But he has the versatility. Just say fence if that way ain't working. He's not a fighter that can't adjust, and adjust quickly during the fight. I mean, the boy ain't a three belt champion. Been to the Olympics. He ain't did all this stuff and can't box. He ain't just been just bullying everybody and just bulldozing everybody. The boy ain't nowhere in the world he would have gotten this far without boxing skills. I mean, and then I'm listening to Roy and a lot of these guys talking, but I mean, they, listen to them talk, you would think Crawford was the one fighting the toughest guys in the division. I mean, shit, Danny Garcia, Yordenis Ugas, Lamont Peterson, a much fresher Kell Brook and Sean Porter than what Crawford got. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what's all this hate and why they trying to discredit this boy so bad. I don't get it. I mean, you're a good kid, come from a good family. If anything, you would think he would be commended out here, but the hate is real, and now, only thing I can think, Errol Spence making top dollar. He making good money already. And when this fight happened, he the A side. He finna get a big bag. A lot of these dudes who talking ain't never had a bag like what he finna get in this one fight. And I think a lot of them, they could regret decisions they made in their career, and seeing these young guys being smart, or it could just be, Errol Spence got look like a terrific foundation with his mother and father. And hey, you can't fault a guy for having a good support system and having sense enough to allow them to help him. I don't know why some of these guys didn't make the right choices, like this young man making it, Floyd and some of the other guys. But hating on the guys that's making the right choices don't make you look good, in my opinion. Especially if Spence go out here and smoke this boy like I think he might do, it's gonna be a lot of guys owe him an apology when they come back out here. It's almost like with I use Michael Jordan. That'd be probably the best example. Him being the owner of a basketball team and was the best player ever, but he can't pick him worth of shit. A lot of times it be like that in all sports, where the people who did it they ain't necessarily the best people to either teach or be picking a fight, because they, you know, sometimes they can't help, I think, comparing a guy to themselves or to people from their era, and then they can have, you know, and their opinion can be biased or somewhat shaded a little bit. But I really wish they'd stop hating on this boy like this. But you know, in all honesty, if they do have a fight, they probably making this shit bad for Bud, because I think he gonna be more determined than he ever been in his life to win this fight, and that ain't gonna be good for Crawford, in my opinion. The boy already a killer, and they ain't doing it but throwing gas on the fire. Yeah. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe. Till next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.